Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, welcome back to the channel. Today I've had a delivery, I'm very excited about it. Hopefully it's going to transform my game, and we have gone with a L.A.B golf putter. So posted this on Instagram of my order summary, and everyone seems to be going mental. Can't wait for me to try it out. So we've gone for this shape. So it's the L.A.B Golf Mez 1. I think it's the smaller of the two options in this model. So I'll put some videos on there as well. This has not been fitted, but I actually think it's going to be set up in a nice fit for me. So because we've got that on the grip, not too teched up on what all this means, I must admit. So we've got press, I think that says number 11, 1.5 degree, and we can feel that in. We'll show you some pictures of the setup as well. But the putter as a whole, yeah, it's got that L.A.B tech grip going through that way. It sets you up. The grip's nice. I really like that. I like the size. You can I'm sort of getting a thumb on the black, thumb on the white to get my grip right on it. Center shafted putter, I've never used one, and in these new breed of center shafted putters, the zero torque, zero hang or straight hang, whatever you want to call it, like that. The other putter that we've got center shafted, other than the ZT, so the old center shafted putters are still face balanced. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I will say one thing, the only thing that's sort of letting it down, and I don't know if this is, but it was bought from Golf Clubs for cash, so you know, I'm guessing it's all proper, but the head cover is pretty poor. Like what it's made out of, okay, decent magnets, but just looks a little bit, I don't know, and feels just a little bit poor quality. But the putter as a whole looks good, looks cool. We're going to hit some putts here, and then I'm going to go and play golf, see if we can make some birdies. Right, so, and the reason for buying this, well, obviously it's super popular. I've wanted to have a go with it. There's been a few members who said I can, but I thought, well, why not just dive straight into it? I like this shape. I've always liked fang putters. So like them, we've gone 35 inch. That's what was just available. Like I say, I may go for a fitting, but this seems to set up well for me when I've used it in the shop. Got really fast greens at the minute. 10.8 on the stim meter Saturday. So it might be a bit slower now. But if you've been following me and my golf, or members of Dewsbury Golf Club, you'll have seen and heard me whinging lately. My long game's really good. Pro Am the other week. At Cleck, 9 fairways, 9 greens, 9 pars. And they were quite holeable putts as well. So I think sometimes with putts, a change can be as good as anything. So this is a change. So we're hoping it can do it. But like you can see that like at setup, what it's caused me to do, I stand normal, and you've got to kind of, you can just see a little bit of the face, and you've got to try and get rid of that sort of face. Like there, so there like that. But then the grip is up. So I'm stood sort of square here, but we've got that little forward shaft lean press there. And we'll just swing that and hopefully hold it in. A little right to lefter here. God, that's picking up some pace, isn't it? So, how does it feel? Feel off the face, pretty good. The 35 inches getting me to sort of stand taller. Always miss this putt low. You know, they're nice putts. Story of my life though, they're just not going in. Feeling really nice, and I guess it's just came on Saturday. It's Monday now. We're just been really sort of excited to sort of try something new, really, and sort of the latest craze. I'll tell you what, let's try and do what we do, because we're just smashing putts here, and that's no good. So there's a big swing on this, loads of turn, got to be a two degree slope. I tell you what, we're threatening with it, but once again, this is not going to be a magic. It's not a magic wand. This is not going to transform. But I just think I didn't like them at first. but I just think it's, I don't know. They're just cool, aren't they? Cool pieces. Cool piece of kit. Don't know, and we are going to put it next to it. Don't know if I prefer it to the ZT, because I think that might have looked a little bit nicer. But yeah, this feels really nice of it. I like that shape. I like that it's not too big. Wasn't really a fan of them, the bigger heads. Finally, we've got one in, and that new one's pretty cool with the shaft that goes into sort of like that bit. But that would be interesting to see as well. So feel on off the face, it feels pretty what I would class as normal. Like it's not firing off the face, not giving you sort of too much, but a nice feel off it, nice and soft. Sort of warming up here, and we're gonna play a couple of holes, play a few holes actually, and see how we can put just sliding away. But off that face, very sort of what the way I'd describe it, consistent off the face, nice and soft, not too much of a fire, but that's the first sort of look at it. So now the important bit, let's go on the golf course. We're going to hit some shots, but we're going to focus more on the putting and the putter. But let me know your comments. Who's got one? I know there's a few people at Dewsbury who've got them, Dewsbury Golf Club. We've had the conversation on why they've got them and stuff like that, and they're loving them. And I know I've seen a lot of ZTs traded in. We haven't had any L.A.Bs traded in the golf shop. Whatever reason that is, they might just not be there, you know. Can't say why, but the guys at Dewsbury have still got theirs, so must be working well. Let's see if it works well for me as well. So with it, decent drive. Pitch looks right all over it. Just took a kick left off that hill. So we've got a classic first birdie putt coming up. Up the other speedy, I think we're gonna coming off that hill. Up the hill a little bit. I must say, this zero talk I've been a bit unsure about, but I've never really tried one. It does keep that face stable. Weirdly. And I know I don't arc it a lot and I don't open the face a lot. Like on the arc. Quite straight back and through. Nice little alignment on the ball like that. Right, come on, let's go. Could do. Just shy. A little bit of a, yeah. So first, hitting them long putts and short putts, and that birdie putt there, just missing. Going back and through. Just stable. That's why I like the grey contrast to the black. That keeps it square as well. Let's keep going. Nearly. Long way. Come on then, baby. Oh, it's out of it. I think, yeah, one of the. It was about time where I would change putter and sort of go back to the three that I have in circulation. I thought, I tell you what, let's try something totally different. Found this little beauty. More or less straight up the hill again. Rain's falling again. Second video in a row. Great stuff. Gotta watch for pace here because it could just run by. Hands are forward. Stable, not hit it. Not hit it really. Feels good though. Quite like it. Hopefully get some different. Quite on a bit of a slope these two, so a nice little wedge. The rain's just starting to fall even more. Had to take a little break. Anyway, nice little shot into the third. It's a tricky putt to read this, but I think it just moves off that left hand side just a little bit. Same thing, hands forward position, putter flat, stood up taller, rock the shoulders. He's got it, making birdies already. Once again, I will say before people say it, I'm not claiming it's a magic wand, just might change something, get me stood a little different, little squarer going back. We are going to dive into it more with the ZT, with the numbers on it as well. We'll see, but so far, so good. So what's the verdict on my putter then? Who's got what they call the brand 9, the big one? I'm quite liking using that. But for me, my putting, it's a good part of my game. I just cannot get any birdies or get the ball in the hole. So that's why I've been struggling. Not necessarily with missing little tiddlers. I've been holing out well, just not holing my fair share of birdies. I know that's down to scoring as well. Ooh, we played a nice shot into the fourth. Can we see to finish there? But yeah, so that's been interesting test. We've been, we've done like the ZT tailor made, and obviously this is zero taut, zero hang or no hang, whatever they want to call it. Like I say, I'm not that clued up on it and the tech, but all I know is that when I've held other people's, it gets you in that nice setup, maybe a little bit forward press, grip on the angle. The shaft looks bent, but obviously the shaft goes into the grip across it as well, so really cool. But let's try and finish off with another birdie. So I've had a nice little 7. If you notice then, little tip there, uphill lie, so it's making the club toe up. So it wants to go left on here, grip down on it, near the bottom of the grip, couple of inch, just helps straighten up that flight on the awkward lie. And that would have been, I actually think we may have got away with one there. Oh no, there's a pitch mark there. But saying that, pitch mark, maybe up the hill, did seem to go left, don't know, pitch mark right there and ended up here, I reckon up there, back down, so probably got maybe away with one. Rain has come down, so it looks a little spongy around this bit, like that on the low bit where the flag is, but it's no excuse. Putter should be holding, can't really feel much there. Oh, it's a straight putt. It's a straight putt. I think it's just getting used to now being tall there. It's a straight putt, Jimmy. Oh, baby. 2 birdies, 2 putts hole, 2 under after 4 here. You've played Dewsbury, those who've played it. You've played Dewsbury, that is a monstrous start really because we've got the par 5 to come. But there we go. My new L.A.B putter, we're going to give it a go for a few rounds. We've got a couple of games. Why not? Why not? Because we're not holding putts. There we've just held a couple. It feels nice to stroke, whether it's just changed something or even changed a mindset that just gives me now a little belief that now I'm going to hold the putt. and that could be good as well. Guys, once again, thank you for watching that video. Drop any comments below, any questions. If you want to know more about the putter, I'll try and answer the questions of you, of them there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. We'll see you next time.